Good afternoon, welcome back to the channel. It is another beautiful day here in Washington State. It's another gorgeous summer day here. It's a Thursday evening as I'm filming this, and I'm here in the workspace. Yeah, it's been a bit since I put anything up on the channel. Last time you guys saw me was about a month ago, roughly, and I was spending a couple nights at an Airbnb with my mom. So shortly after that video, she had to get surgery done on the back of her neck, and so she's been in recovery mode ever since, and I've been helping out with the recovery. So besides all that, I have been staying real busy just here on the property, trying to keep it maintained and also trying to get some projects done. Well, the weather's nice and everything, so a lot of weed whacking, a lot of mowing, put down some weed and feed on the whole property to try to get the weeds out of the grass. Also in the process of trying to get some grass to grow in a few places on the property. I started in the front little terrace here. My goal is to get the back seeded by the end of the month. So yeah, that's been keeping me pretty busy. Also have a mole problem that's gotten really bad. It started a couple years ago and thought I got rid of him, but this year he is back with a vengeance, and he's all the way down to the lower part of the property. I don't know if it's him or if it's him and his buddies, but I'm starting to feel like Bill Murray on Caddyshack. It's getting ridiculous. I've tried a couple different things, and my next step is apparently they make smoke canisters that you put down there. You locate like a main run and dig down to it a little bit, put the smoke canister in there, cover it with dirt, and it's supposed to gas the son bitch out. So that seems like a logical next step. I've tried the poison worms and some other things. But yeah, it is crazy how destructive those little sons of bitches are. It is crazy. So I've also managed to get a couple of fishing trips in lately. I don't know if I call them trips, I don't know if I call them trips. They were more of 2-3 hour morning sessions at my local lake, but I was getting out nonetheless. So please stay pinned. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, this is a big fish. Come on. Okay. Yeah. 4-2. Those have been good. That lake's been really good to me this year. That lake is pretty wild. I've got some thoughts on that lake. We're not going to get into it in this video, but yeah, it's been good this year. So I also went out to Tahuya. I went out to Tahuya a couple weeks ago now. It was a real warm day, and I went out there and I started at Spillman, where I usually camp, and I followed what was flowing of the river. I followed the river, the Tahuya River, downstream, and I actually ended up at the horse camp. I was pretty surprised at how quickly I got there. And later in the day, I started at Spillman, and I went up to the other campground out there called Kaminga Canyon, and saw some really old spots that triggered some memories from a 2012 camping trip. 2012 camping trip with the boys. Yeah, the Civic. I'm looking at the Civic. It's parked right there. When I was out in Tahuya on the dirt road, coming out actually, as I was leaving, I was driving the dirt road, and it was a little bumpy, and I was just taking my time, and all of a sudden the Civic got a little louder. I was like, huh, that's interesting. I got up to the main road and I got on it, and I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa, okay. So I pulled over and I was like, I think I know what this is. And sure as shit, the muffler it was actually corroded, so that was kind of my bad for not catching that, but it was on the front of the muffler, like facing the front of the car, like that's the front of the car, was on the front of the muffler. So if I'm looking at it from the back, which is kind of how I usually inspect the muffler, I guess, I just never saw it. So when I was on that bumpy road, it finally gave out. So yeah, I've got a new one on order. I think it was only $60 for an OEM replacement. It comes with the pipe and the flange and everything. So gotta love that Honda parts are usually pretty cheap. So alright, on to some EDC content real quick. I kind of want to show you guys what I've been carrying most recently, and that has been God, it's a honey of a build, and it's the Spyderco Para 3 lightweight with applied weapons tech scales on there, and a lynch clip the Lynch Northwest deep carry pocket clip to round it all out. Yeah, this is a killer little build, and it really comes into its own this time of year. Especially like right now, I'm wearing really lightweight, kind of just like athletic shorts. Yeah, this time of year, this thing really comes into its own, and I don't know why it took me so long to start carrying it this season. But yeah, I took it out and cleaned it, and took the ceramic to it and stropped it, and I had to bend the pocket clip back a little bit. So did that, got her all lubed up and cleaned up and stropped and all that good stuff. So yeah, this is just a really good build, and let's look at the patina on the scales here. Let's see if I can show it. So yeah, it's all around awesome. Even the steel, the CTS BD1N, I've come to enjoy it. It does what I need it to do. It's a good steel. I wouldn't call it a great steel, but it's a good steel. Corrosion resistant, decent edge retention, pretty damn easy to sharpen, and it takes a good edge. So yeah, good knife. I really enjoy carrying this. This is what I've been carrying for the past like week and a half, and I can't seem to get the thing out of my pocket. So thank you, Erica. Erica ZDC sent this my way back in the day. Yeah, still getting love, still getting use, and plenty of carry. So one last little project that I got done that I want to show you real quick, and then we will close this video out. Okay, so a while back, Hawk Hobbies, Mike, good friend on the channel here, bought me new paddles, a new paddle for the Yak, and there were some things I liked about it and some things I didn't like about it. I liked that it was adjustable, I liked the length, I liked the texture on the handles. There was a lot of things that I liked about the paddle, but I did not like the actual, this right here. It was smaller overall than my original paddle, so I felt like I was going to get a little bit less pull out of it, if that makes sense. And yeah, this is what I did. I have the best of both worlds now. I just drilled out the old rivets, and it was kind of as simple as that. I had to do some fitting between this fin and this handle right here. This was much fatter. This was a bit fatter in diameter than the original one. So yeah, it took a bit of sanding and a little bit of blunt force, and we got it done and re-riveted. So let's see if I can show that to you there. It was so much fun using a rivet gun again. It's been years since I've used one. I kind of had to reteach myself real quick how to use it. It's just super simple. But so yeah, now I got my original paddle and aftermarket handle here, and this has got like that soft grippy tape right there. It's not even tape, it's just a sleeve, and I can actually move it back and forth, which is nice. So and yeah, I get much more length out of this paddle setup. So alright, the longest this thing can go is 230, and I'm guessing that's, would it be centimeters? I don't know. I feel stupid right now. But anyways, more length than I need. So yeah, I got the best of both worlds, and I'm really happy with it now. So thanks, Mike. Yeah, upcoming videos we got, probably do some EDC content here coming soon. And yeah, maybe some hiking and maybe some camping. Thanks for always sticking around, guys. I know I'm pretty irregular when it comes to regular upload schedules, so appreciate you watching the videos when I do upload, and see you all in the next one.